Hey, 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 beautiful souls. Welcome to this edition of the Divine Deep Dive or the Divine Enjoying the Ride. Anyhow, you're going to go with me through my crazy hair phase. For those who don't know, my name is lisalyle, and this is my heart space here on YouTube. Today, we're going to keep it simple, folks, because I'm feeling a little woozy in the energy. So, how are you feeling? It is October. No, it's November the 18th, 2025. So, we're going to get the Palo Santo lit right away. Maybe I'm going to take a sip of water and wet my lips here. I've spent probably last half an hour or so dancing around like Bert. I'm pretty sure I look like Bert from Sesame Street, to the put your hands in the hands of the man who stilled the waters. How are your waters doing? 111. Perfect. Your waters are probably perhaps feeling a little bit not I said woozy. I was feeling woozy today. And so I was thinking of the keel of a ship. And it's like, what is that thing underneath the boat? Like, is it called a rudder or something? The rudder? Um, it's almost like it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. Are you feeling it? Can you help me explain it? It's like, when we're feeling woozy, perhaps we need to make some adjustments in with the rudder, I guess, if it helps to stabilize us. And we are, you're the high vibe tribe. You're a really high vibe, and you may not feel like it because you probably do feel like it, but you're really high vibe. And those of us that are high vibe have been hidden a lot of our lives, and we've been interfered with in a lot of our lives. And we're at this point in time, 2025, wrapping up the Gregorian year, getting into the winter of the true year, because, the new year is in the spring. So let's get the Palo Santo going, because I seem to be settling in. And as I say that, I'm really feeling like that's the point. We're the PowerPoint, and the point is to settle in to the experience, to settle in to new ways of working with the energies at play. And Creator Source really wants us to be playing. And with that being said, we're going to do an interactive today. First, I'm going to ask that I'm a clear and pure channel. To bring through messages from Source Divine, loving and kind, with the intention of supporting us to manifest the divine's will for us in this lifetime. And the divine's will for us is the experience of a return to divine love, a return home to our hearts. So we're going to do an interactive today, 1, 2, 3. And then at the end, there'll be 4, and it'll be for all of us, like a little added bonus. So as we connect today, I want you to take some deep breaths, hand on your heart, hand on your solar plexus, and see if you can breathe deep into your body and reestablish your connection to the child who lives in this deep, deep space within. And through the cards, allow the child to speak to you and bring you messages that support your ease, peace, and a return home to the essence of soul, love that you are. So 1, 2, 3, which will it be? And before we get started, there's 3 decks, easy peasy, the Heart and Soul Oracle, the Flower of Life Oracle, and the Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life Oracle. And we're just 1, 2, 3. You're going to get some messages from that sweet child within that just wants to play. But as I was bringing the cards, this got stuck on the table. And this is where we all are. And this is why we're feeling woozy. We're making, like 2025 it's been like a rite of passage, right? And I reflect back to the beginning of the year and the messages that were coming through at that time, about the lone wolf, continuing that solitary hermit's journey, and then returning to the pack and opening up the lantern and letting their starlight, our healing light, shine out into the world. We're not meant to look or do something that somebody else has done. That's tired. That's old. That's, someone else's gig. Your gig is your gig. My gig is here with you. And, that's it. That's what I know to be true for me, as redonkulous as it looks to anyone else. And yet I'm supported the whole way because I constantly seek more ease in the experience. I seek to fulfill what it is I'm here for in this lifetime. And that journey I have come to deeply understand and integrate in 2025 is a return home to soul, to truly the heart of the matter. And that's overcoming. Those of you here, you're warriors. We've overcome the depths of despair. Honestly, we're miracles. We're miracles, and we are we are the conduit, if you will, of the magnetic shift, the pole shift. What if the pole shift is us shifting, righting our ships, righting ourselves? By what? Putting our hand in the hand of some essence that's, I was going to say outside of self, but it's not really outside of ourself. It's right here. Like my hands are right where it's at, the heart. Like we're heart smart. Thank you for your heart smart. And so read this. Read it. Maybe I'll read it to you. This card signifies expansion and the accomplishment of success that come as a result of doing what you love or something that has great meaning for you. You are creating something of lasting value that will be enjoyed by others for years to come. A strong sense of teamwork and fulfillment abound. That's beautiful. Go team, who wants to do the Bert dance with me? Oh my gosh, I was laughing. And then as I was thinking, Lisa, you look like Bert doing the pigeon dance on the roof of their building or whatever he did on Sesame Street. And then the message came through because this is how spirit works with me. This is how God works with me. God wants me to be wacky. And, Frank, he always used to say, you're so delightful, and that's it. If we can make someone smile, if we can chuckle at ourselves, at our connection to the divine mystery of it all, that's where I live my life. So the message that came through is that we are the carrier pigeons of the divine. What did I write? I should just read it instead of getting all woo-woo. Traversing timelines. Carrier pigeons of the divine, traversing timelines. I love it. Who wants to do the pigeon dance with me? It's like you know what would be really great would be doing it around a fire, right? Fire, bare feet on the ground, and and our pigeon dance is unique. It's like the peacock's dance, right? We each have our own the way music moves us. And I was thinking about that the other day, chatting about it with a friend, because I'm always dancing. I'm always like silly. I'm always singing. I'm always in that or at least I try to be moved from a grounded space that's in joyful noise, right? This delights God. This delights God. And if we play along, we can be delighted along the way too. So, anyways, I was speaking how, like, she's like, you're always on the move, always dancing, always doing this. And I said, yeah, because, at some point in time, I remember there was a time this child stopped dancing. This child, 1010, this child stopped dancing and stopped singing and spent a lot of time moping around and, kicking stones, looking at the ground, feeling perhaps less than what? Less than what? So, anyways, I don't want to go off there. So, if you were guided to number 1, here are your messages. And I'm going to pull all 3 cards and then, oh, there's yours. Oh, the purity of heart. As I'm saying, I'm going to pull all 3 cards and then show them to you. It's like a return to the purity of your heart. And I'm really feeling, just from this imagery here, it's like, again, allowing yourself to uniquely be who you are. It's like the higher self is guiding you. This is beautiful, actually. Thank you for the clarification. It's like your higher self is guiding you. Hey, Kiva. No, you're just on time. And it's 1, 2, or 3. We're at number 1 right now. It's just going to be an interactive. I'm not really guided to delve too much into anything else because, like others, I also need support in this energy. And this is what I was guided to do. And so for those of you guided to number 1, it's like the higher self is guiding your human, HUE. And I'm really hearing the time you take it for yourself in rest, in service to, your human, your divine human. It's so valuable and it's going to pay great dividends. Listen, your heart knows best. And this feels like a third eye opening as well. And as I was saying at the beginning, we're not here to be like anyone else. And look at these 2 flowers. They're not identical. And yet both really beautiful. And I feel like you're at this 1221. It's almost like you're feeling more sensitive because 2025 has been a year of almost purging, but it's been like a gentle purge. It's been a gentle purge, right? So it's like now that we've cleared space, excuse me, my lips are so dry. Now that you've cleared space, it's like, it's almost like you're super sensitive. Now it's, you thought you had spidey senses before, you're even more sensitive and tender, which is why it's so important to nurture the vessel. Because the other message that came out today, because I'm hooked on that Put Your Hand in the Hand song, and what really stuck to me today was the part in the song when it talks about the carpenter clearing the temple. So that was the message that came through. Carpenters, clear your temple. Preparing, in many cases, it's preparing for divine union. And yet that union, that unity comes from within first before it gets to be experienced in partnership. And so this is what you're called to do. And this is your affirmation. I release all fears and doubts. Like the obstacles are no more. If you're still feeling an obstructed path, there's more clearing to do within. And check below the heart. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I am loved and I am safe. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. And then I am at peace with my sexuality. And again, that peace comes from within the sacral chakra space and doing the clearing that we're called to do, parenting ourselves as we develop emotionally, as we show up for ourselves emotionally, because most of us landed in adulthood with the emotional maturity of an early teen. And so we grow ourselves up through our walk of devotion, through our healing journey. I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. And this is true. I had a moment earlier today where I took a look at myself. I was in the bath, and I was, the old Lisa would have been like, oh, like grabbing at the little pouch or whatever. And I just immediately, it was like, stop that. We are perfect. We are perfect. And we can, via changes as well, make changes. Or we can settle into the acceptance of being perfect as we are. It's up to us as the individual. Oh my gosh. And so the first card here, this is so beautiful. Look at it. Healer. When you awaken to your truth, the feeling is so incredible and freeing. Yes. And we may feel woozy, but we can stabilize through what? Movement, sound, grounding our high vibe down so that we can free ourselves. Free your mind and the rest will follow. So yeah, it's so incredible. When you awaken to your truth, the feeling is so incredible and freeing that you may feel that it is your responsibility to help all feel this good. To try to awaken others is not the role of a healer. Bingo. Your job is to feel the best you can in every moment and to be in full balance with you. Allow your higher self, the whole of the universe, to shine through you and inspire others to choose to see the world differently if they so deserve. Whatever they choose to do is up to them. You have to choose to love you and all. Everyone is at different levels of perception and consciousness. This is amazing. This is amazing. Again, I have to say thank you guys. Thank you all for being here because you're amazing. And through showing up here, I receive messages that I need too. And remembering that, yes, I too am amazing. We all are. And, that's not, it's important. Again, it's not egocentric. It's to be proud of ourselves. We ought to be proud. Whatever they choose to do is up to them. You have the choice to love you and all. Everyone is at different levels of perception and consciousness. Wherever anyone is perfect for them in their life in the moment. Let everyone be as they are and just focus on feeling the best you can right now. No one has to change for you to feel love because you are love. That's right. That is unconditional love, right? No conditions. Again, it's been said many times here this year. You can feel deep, deep, profound love and connection with those you've never really shared space with. It's a beautiful, beautiful gift. When we, I'm getting warm now, when we embrace who we are and when we traverse the timelines of our heart, of our experience. The heart is the true seat of power. So just love everyone involved, and all will unfold gracefully in its own time. An angel watches over you with patience, love, and perseverance. All will work out fine. Be guided by the wisdom of your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful to receive those messages. Number one, I trust that they resonated with you. I need to wet my whistle again, because it seems like this is just amazing. So if you were guided to number two, here are your messages. Kiva says, I feel so strongly like I'm in preparation for union. Yes, same. Your videos and messages have been speaking to me intensely, just feeling every word you are saying and feeling. Yeah. And, I feel so intense. Like, I really feel solely focused. I'm so grateful for um, the blessings and the healing experienced and the awakening experienced in 2025. Like, if you would ask me at the beginning of the year if this is what I, thought would be in store, like the continued solitary walk and all of that, no. No, but we never know. Oftentimes we're too smart for our own good, that we don't really know what's good for us until we're clearly shown, or until we're clearly home, like. So anyways, I'm glad the messages resonate. I really appreciate the energy exchange with you, Kiva, my dear, dear sister. I'm so grateful we reestablished our connection in this timeline, in this lifetime. So if you were guided to number 2, it's like, let the sun shine in. Oh, 2112, the beloved energy, right? This is like mirror, mirror, twin soul. I never really believed in all that kind of stuff. How many times, like, everything about love has been so fluffed and puffed it's so distorted in Hollywood, like through this kind of stuff. Yeah, mostly through Hollywood, through media. It's been so distorted, so distorted. And really, this year, it's like a return, as we return to our hearts, as we return home. Like last November 29th, something took place, a message was received. I came home and I was like, oh my gosh, I cried. It was like welcome home, like a homecoming. And, it was so beautiful. And since that time, it's really about being about a deeper journey inside, a deeper healing that, I don't, when we complete a level of healing, it's almost like all right, that's it. And then because we integrate and we move through life and things go along, and then something takes place or an opportunity is presented, and then we get to heal even deeper, another layer. And that's what this year really was for me, and particularly the season of my birth. There's been so much healing around the masculine energy, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to be an integrated vessel of healing, an integrated vessel of source love, like just spilling. It's almost like, as we're doing our Burt dance, the pigeon dance through life, we're like spilling our cup everywhere, right? Oh, there goes another drop. Oh, there goes another drop. Don't worry if you get wet. It's okay. So for those of you guided to number 2, it feels like, let the sun shine in. We have to let the sun shine inside of ourselves. So maybe there's a call for you to get out, and if the sun's shining where you are, close your eyes and just tilt your beautiful face towards the sun and feel the warmth. And breathe it in, breathing the sun. I wonder if that card is close. No. No, I was looking for the breathing the sun card. It's but getting out there and doing some breath work. The message on the card, and this feels really important, like the breath work, the cleansing, right? Like the title of this, Carpenters, Clear Your Temple, or whatever. I don't even remember what the title is. I'm just so in the moment that my brain, like, I don't really retain. I don't retain a lot. It's just like in and out, because when we allow ourselves to be the conduit of source, the channel of the divine, trusting, having faith that I just need to be in the moment and allow source to flow, the sun to flow. And so it would be a good time for you to work with your crystals, crystal bathing. We've got the new moon coming up where you can place your crystals outside. as you set some intentions. The new moon is on Thursday, early in the wee hours of the morning here in North America, like 1:47 a.m. So, we're in that window of this Scorpio new moon. And then I believe on Friday, we're in Sagittarius season. So where did this year go? Lickety split, barb a trick, it's gone. And heck, we've done a heck of a lot of inner work this year, right? The inner work. Whew. We've been up, we've been down, just like the wheel turns, right? Up, the wheel goes up, the wheel comes down, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round as we ground down into the experience. Right? It's a magical time. We are the mystics. We're the modern day mystics. Ancient wisdom. We're the carrier pigeons. We're the carrier pigeons between timelines. Do your Burt dance, everyone. Put music on, move and groove, support yourself to get out of any ruts or grooves. It's like it's almost like it's like the neurological grooves, getting out of ruts. And so I'm not going to read the card. I'll put it here so you can screenshot it if you were guided to number 2. And again, it feels like 2025 may have felt for you like a dark night of the soul, and yet you have not walked alone. You have been walking, honoring your heart, and perhaps you've been experiencing telepathic communication with your divine counterpart. You've been following the signs, you've been following the message, you've been paying attention to what? The tension in your body and moving it around, right? Like we are the master shifters. We are the master shifters, and every pause is sacred. It's that space between, right? And, bare feet, planting our feet, moving our hips, just moving, feeling how powerful we are. When you feel like you're not powerful, when you feel like, oh, I'm so, weak, or, oh, I'm so down, move around. And it doesn't have to be like pumping iron or anything like that. Move around, dance. It was 27 there. You're wrapping up a huge cycle, the completion, and you're not doing it alone. Trust your intuition. Trust what you know. Trust what you know. And keep going. This is not at any point in 2025 has it been a going back. No, this is full steam ahead. Right? Full steam ahead. We rest our head at night. We put our heads in our beds at night and we rest in the embrace, in the bassinet, in the bassinet of eternal love. And we're doing great. And yeah, okay, keep going is the message. Keep going, because the miracle, you are the miraculous shift. And you know it. I don't know for you what you know. I know for me what I know. And I, with focus and intention, do my best every single day to cultivate a deeper experience of groundedness as well as expansiveness, the ability to share what? Our light, our love, our wisdom, our stories, our giggles, our laughter, our tears, our joys, our fears. That's what we're here for. And it feels like as we wrap up this year, we walked into this year very much alone, many of us, the lone wolf energy, walking into the year of the hermit. It made sense. And as we exit the Gregorian 2025, it feels like more and more that we're not walking alone. We will be walking with others, sisters and brothers, family and friends, connections. And some of you here may be the ones guided to create the community, to create the connections. Trust what your heart is telling you. And I'm going to just hold this here. I'm not going to read I need more water. So the less I talk, the better. So screenshot it. You don't need to screenshot it with my face there looking all pensive. Jeez. There we go. Screenshot that. And then your Louise Hay. Oh, this is nice. I like it. Life is simple and easy. Affirm it. The simple bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Like moving around, having fun, being silly. I'm sure that's why most of you come back here, right? The entertainment. Is it the entertainment? Frank used to say, "Oh my gosh, you drive me nuts, woman." And I said, "I know, it's a part of the appeal." It's a part of the appeal, right? The wackiness. And yet the real, also feminine essence. The childlike, it's like woman child, wild child. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. Yes, life is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. I am beautiful and everybody loves me. Well, let's not get crazy. Everybody's not going to love us. 3113 there. We can affirm it. We can love ourselves, and then it doesn't matter who loves us or doesn't love us, right? We love ourselves. We know who we are. We trust our heart, and we just go out there again, dancing and singing and spilling our cup of love into the world. I radiate acceptance and am deeply loved by others. Love surrounds me and protects me. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. All right, number 3. Number 2, I hope that those messages resonate. 1255, trust the signs. Trust the messages you are receiving. You are the cradle of co-creation. 1255 comes to a 13. Yin and yang, feminine and masculine. Ladies, being the embodiment of the divine feminine essence. Gentlemen, being the embodiment of the divine masculine essence. And at the end of the day, if we're doing that, we're all the essence of what we eternally are, which is love. The eternal spark of source, the eternal, spark of co-creation. I feel like I'm really antsy today. Like I've got like tree pose going on. I'm like my bird dance. I got to just keep moving. All right. So number 3, if you were guided to number 3, here is your message. Okay. Now, is that a little, what I was seeing over here? My eyes are 55 years old. They don't see as well as they used to, but I don't need glasses. I was seeing a grasshopper. And so it's like, are you ready to take the leap? Grasshoppers traverse timelines. Maybe the pigeon, 3333, maybe the pigeon is going after the grasshopper, the carrier pigeon. And the grasshopper is guiding the way for the carrier pigeon to gather more information. And it's almost like I heard that saying, making hay while the sun shines. That's ridiculous. But I really feel like what it's saying is follow the sunshine in your life. Follow the sunshine. Let the sunshine in, right? Let the sunshine in. You're the sunflower following the sun. And then you get to go out there and radiate peace, acceptance, joy, cultivating and co-creating with the divine, doing your tribal dance to bring forth through you the ancient wisdom that has traversed timelines to land here as you. Wow, we're amazing. I know I say that all the time, and it's true. And we have to, many of us having, God's always pep talking with us, our angels, our loved ones. It's always like a pep talk. We can talk ourselves out of the good stuff, right? But why would we? Why would we? You're aligned, your heart. This feels like, for those of you guided to number 3, it's like you've completed a level. It's the level up. It's the joyful level up. Your wings have opened and dried off, and now you are prepared for flight. Carrier pigeons ready? Adjust your glasses. Oh, I just saw that. There was a meme floating around years ago, and it was Prince, and he had these glasses on. They were round, and then they had the third lens at the third eye. That's what I just saw. So you may feel at this time like your intuition is expanding, greater clarity. Those of you who were here a few days ago, I shared about an experience through the third eye where it was like it came in through the right, which is totally different. So it was unusual. And it was like this sweep of the violet flame of the purple light going through the third eye, clearing it. So you may have had a recent similar experience. What is your vision? Has your vision expanded? It's like the horse, when the horse gets free, when the blinders come off. If you could see me, I'm like, oh, the horse gets free when the blinders come off. Oh, so I got to work on that. I feel, I'll read this one. Close your eyes and feel yourself embraced by angelic wings of light. Feel the light dissolve your fears, concerns, and doubts, and fill your heart with peace and joy. Everyone is safe and all is well. There is no need for concern. Oh, oh, you know what? That's so funny. I was like, oh, yay, confirmation. Because I thought it said silliness. It says stillness. So I'm going to hold this here for a sec, screenshot it if you were guided to number 3. Screenshot it, read it, feel it. Can you feel it? And so as much as I come here and I am silly, and there is a lot of space for stillness in the experience, in the daily life. And this is a message for you that, again, the sacred pause is a valuable space. This is where we integrate. This is where we level up. We can't level up. We don't level up intellectually. We level up via the integrated emotional experience, if you will, the balanced emotional experience. This is how we level up. We level up in creating safe spaces for us, the nest, right? So this is an affirmation for you. My home is a peaceful haven. It's a slice of heaven on earth. I bless my home with love. I put love in every corner, and my home lovingly responds with warmth and comfort. I am at peace and ease in the experience. That's what it's all about. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Down in my heart. I've got the peace that passes understanding down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. And I'm so happy, so very happy. How do we get there? We cultivate that energy. stand your ground and twirl around. I can't do it here. I'll go over here and do it because I feel like I should. I still can't. There's not enough space. My wingspan is too long. But that's the space that we're responsible for. That's the space you're responsible for. Happiness is an inside job. Can people add to our happiness? Multiply? Yes. And yet, if we're not happy on our own, we'll never be happy with no matter what comes into our experience. And that's a truth. And we've seen it. Restless, irritable, and discontent because we haven't done the inner work. If you're not happy. I've done the inner work. I continue to do the inner work, and I trust I will continue to do the inner work for the remainder of my days until that expiry date. arrives. So, number 3, this is your final affirmation. Then we're going to get cards for all of us. I can release the past and forgive everyone. Can you? It's the things that we don't hold on to it's the things we hold on to that make us feel dis-ease. So this is a time to release and let go. Forgive yourself. I free myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move to a new glorious experience. Yeah. What's back there is not meant to be our experience now. So for all of us, I'm guided just to take the top cards here. Top 2 for the Louise Hay ones. Changes. Changes. There's so many changes song. Changes. Last week, it was all snowy outside. Today, they were blowing the leaves around. And, I don't think they cut the lawn around here, but they were blowing the leaves around. The winds of change are blowing constantly. There's a stillness to the air today. And yet, as Kiva's said, as I've mentioned, there is a bit of a hyper energy, like a wooziness. And so can we ground this so we're not feeling so woozy? Because woozy can make us sick to our stomach, right? Like seasick. And if we look at our body as the vessel, the seasickness is in the emotional body, the space between the hips, right? This is where we grow emotionally, or this is where we stagnate, and it's the water element. We want to be moving. That's why dancing and movement is so important. And I trust many of you shift things around your home space fairly regularly. And if you don't, that might help. If you don't, it could help. It could help. And dancing around, walking like an Egyptian or doing the Burt pigeon dance or whatever it is. Let source move through you. Let the music move you. There's a song popping in. Let the music play. You are the golden light of the divine. You are here bringing wisdom. You've traversed many, many timelines to land here in this one, 2025, the end of 2025. And I feel like many are being rewarded for a job well done. You've made the return journey home. You came back to you. Yay, you! All of us. Look at this. What does it say? Mystery. Ah, the great mystery. That's what, the great mystery beyond the mind, the imagination of the whimsical child, who's the whimsy. I mean, all the whimsy in my life has always been about like the experience of divine love. Who knew I had to embody it? Well, now I know. Geez, it took me long enough. And yet, you know what? It took exactly what it was meant to take for all of us. And, through it all, I see the golden thread of, I want to say fate was what's coming in. And yet the hand of God has been, reaching out to all of us, or at least I have felt it my whole life. I have turned away many times. And when we turn away from source, we're turning away from ourselves, and we become but an empty vessel. And we are the ones here to fill up. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mystery. Einstein, did he really write it? I don't know. There's so much foolala. I mean, great, like awesome. That's true. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mystery. And this is how we experience joy. Remember the message that came through yesterday, or it came through on the day before yesterday, the 16th at 3:53. Castanets within the bassinet, cradles of co-creation. Joy is born from pain and guides our way to great pleasures beyond our sorrows. And every time I hear sorrows or say sorrows, I hear that song. It was from a stupid movie. I mean, most of them are. Honestly, A Man of Constant Sorrows, that song. That's what I hear every time. And I see like those guys, I don't know if they were jailbirds or what they were, but are working on the railroad. I've been working on the railroad all my live long days. And we've been like, God has been laying down the tracks for us. Do you guys get it? Honestly, some days I feel so wiggity, wiggity, wiggity whack. And today's one of those days. So, yeah. Where was I? So let's see what the, here, I'll hold it here. You can screenshot it, read it. Yeah, we are the modern day mystics. And we're no longer, we may be whatever. We're not meant to fit. We're not meant to fit. It's for days I've been seeing, remember those little plastic square things when we were children? At least they had them in the 70s and 80s. They were great stocking stuffers and stuff. And they were like puzzles, and they could have been a picture, or maybe you had to make words or put the alphabet together. And there was always like one missing piece and you had to kind of move it around to, that's what we've been doing. We've got all the pieces of the puzzle. We've got everything we need. And it's like, it's about us allowing God or the divine to reconfigure our life for us and for us to be active in the unfolding of the great mystery in our life, because we are powerful. We're here to change the world. We begin with self, and then we go out there dancing and singing and spilling our love into the world, splashing our love around everywhere, flitting around delightfully to the delight and joy of others as well. Because we are brethren, we're sisters, we're brothers, we're family, kindred spirits. And, divine truth guides our way, and we've healed. It just feels like this beautiful level up for all of us. We've healed. Look at that. Why? And what do we continue to do? Trust and honor our intuition. As we elevate the joyful level up. We are the joyful level up. We are the full and overflowing cup. I'm not going to say what I just heard. And spirit is moving through guiding our experience. The winds of change. It's calm today. And yet there's, I feel hyper and there's this woozy energy. Like I feel hyper and woozy. You guys got me all hyper. I was kind of just woozy before I got here. Now I'm hyper. It's okay. Well, it's okay. But this is beautiful. So let's see what the Louise Hay cards are for all of us. Oh, this is so perfect, everyone. I forgive myself. All my relationships are harmonious. And we only, harmony begins within, right? We can harmonize with another when we've found our own harmony. For some reason, I could just cry. If I didn't just hold myself, I'm like, no, you're not going to, I literally could have just burst into tears. I'm like, no. Can we forgive ourselves? We must. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. We've already given ourselves permission, so I highly suspect most of you here have forgiven yourself, and if not yet, you're well on your way. Keep going, because this is where we want to be. Harmonious relationships. It's like, we're the harmonica in God's. We're always something in God's hands. The harmonica that God plays, the accordion, the castanets, the drumsticks. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Come, they told him, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Newborn kings and queens to see, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Oh, I'm like, why are they having me sing that? And then they had me look over there. This morning before coming live, I had to, it was a strong, I don't often burn resins. I do burn them on a regular basis, but not, well, I burn them, but not on a regular basis. I burn a lot of incense and stuff like that. But this morning, the strong guidance was I needed to burn frankincense and myrrh. So I lit the charcoal and waited and had that going for a couple of hours, just like smoking the place out. Well, not really. I had the window open. So it's like, and with that song coming in and the reminder of that, it's like, I feel like this is remembering you've remembered who you are. Divine royalty. Divine royalty. Yeah, that's a favorite of mine, a Christmas favorite of mine. Um, that one and Silent Night. Oh, Holy Night. Oh my gosh, I have a lot of favorite. We'll get into, maybe we'll be getting into singing some Christmas. Did I just say Christian songs? Christmas songs, right? Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. I gotta have my bells on for that. Anyways, I gotta get going. Like, what am I doing here? When we create harmony in our minds and hearts, we will find it in our lives. The inner creates the outer, always. As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. I trust that some of this silliness here today has supported you. Thank you for supporting me. And I encourage you all to get out there and do your Burt dance today, because we are the carrier pigeons that have traversed timelines to land here at the end of 2025, feeling renewed, restored, revitalized. We remember, I don't have my crown today. I gotta not be so, yeah. Anyways, we've remembered who we are. We've adjusted our crown and we're grounding that beautiful high vibe of divine love down. I see you. I feel you. I love you. Kiva, sister, thank you so much for being here and indulging my silliness. I really appreciate your presence in my life. What a gift. We'll be back here tomorrow with some more silliness with Whimsical Wednesday. And until then, I hope you get out there and have some fun today. Thank you, Kiva. Thank you so much. Yeah. So until tomorrow, everyone, I see you. I feel you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for showing up, pouring into my cup. More importantly, though, pouring into your own. Until next time, everyone, take good care. Oh,